Hello again my friends. Two recent UK video game publications, Games Master and PlayStation Official Magazine, released their hands-on impressions of Destiny. This video breaks down all the new info that's come to light. So then, let's get straight into it. First up, Sparrow Stunts. Now get this, you'll need to launch your Sparrow off hidden ramps in order to reach secret areas. Now to be honest with you guys, I was already planning on going crazy with my Sparrow, but to know that Bungie has included hidden ramps that lead to secret areas, well, that's just a bonus incentive to really go apeshit. Next up, we have Lightbar prompts. Now, Bungie's confirmed that your PS4's Lightbar will change colour depending on your in-game circumstances. For example, the Lightbar will pulse red when your health is low. It will flash yellow when your super meter is full and you're ready to unleash hell. And it will turn pale green when you enter a hive-infested area. Now, according to Bungie, these Lightbar effects are subtle, but will make for a richer gaming experience. Next up, we have Pimped out spaceships. Now, according to Games Master, when your team gathers before a mission, everyone's spaceship lines up together in a badass congregation, so it's important to pimp out your ride and stand out from the crowd. Next up, we have last gen hardware. Now here's what Bungie has to say on the topic. Destiny will be great on any platform you play on. Hopefully players will be pleasantly surprised by how appealing it is on last gen hardware. It's the same game. That was hugely important to us. Next up, we have Destructible scenery. Now when asked if Destiny's always online nature gave players the opportunity to completely and permanently destroy environments during huge battles, here's how Bungie responded. All those things are possible. Right now we're just focusing on making sure that the first game out of the gate has everything we want in it and is working awesome. And when we start talking about things that will happen in the future, those kinds of ideas are great. We have those ideas, but we're going to save that stuff for later. So then, Destructible scenery in the sequels, it's certainly a possibility. Next up, we have daily content. Now here's what Bungie has to say about their ambitious goals for Destiny. There will be something new for players to do every single day, every week, every month and every year. New challenges, new events to go to, reoccurring events that maybe only show up every now and then. These are the kind of things that are always going to draw the player back. And according to Game Informer, even playing the same mission several times over doesn't begin to get old because replaying missions will always generate new rewards, meaning you'll be drawn in time and time again. But how exactly is Bungie going to provide this daily content? Well, the studio has a dedicated team working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the next 10 years to bring you that daily content. Next up, we have massive levels. Now, Destiny has lots of open environments populated by lots of deadly aliens, resulting in satisfying sandbox combat. But this has been done before with Halo, so what makes Destiny special? Well, according to Games Master, the introduction of bubbles. Here's how Games Master explains it. Destiny's levels are massive and offer hours upon hours upon hours of load-free, non-linear worlds to explore. These worlds are covered in bubbles, overlapping bubbles, some private and some public. Your starting area is always a public bubble, which means that when you land in any given world, you'll see other people around you. When you leave the starting area of your given mission, you leave that public bubble and move into a private one. Private bubbles focus on you and your fire team, but it won't be long until you round a corner and step back into another public bubble and bump into other real-time players. When you enter a public area while playing a strike mission, for example, you may cross paths with other players on raids or patrols, and according to Games Master, this is Destiny's groundbreaking contribution to FPS games, a seamless open world with invisible matchmaking that throws you into contact with real-time players. Next up, we have hidden areas. Now during strikes, you'll sometimes discover hidden cave systems. Some will lead to huge outdoor areas filled with high-level enemies and loot. These areas can take hours to fully explore and will punish players who come ill-equipped. Next up, we have armor designs. Now, according to official Xbox magazine, armor designs range from holographic plating to straight up Viking style armor. Now, I have no idea what holographic plating looks like, but I do know this. I effing well want it. And finally, we have loadout swaps. Now, according to South African games magazine NAG, if you're not happy with the weapons you chose in your original loadouts, you can change them dynamically within the round. But beware, Guardians, because you will suffer a penalty, such as loss of ammo. Now, I thought I'd conclude this info roundup with both magazines' overall impressions of the game. Here's what Games Master said. Destiny is the most ambitious project ever to come out of one of the most revered studios in all of gaming. Based on what we've seen and played, Destiny absolutely will be the game changer that Bungie is aiming for. So engrossing and well conceived is the Destiny universe that it's easy to overlook the pitch perfect gameplay. From the first pull of the trigger, it's clear that none of Bungie's FPS expertise has ebbed away in recent years. Guns are responsive, impactful and super satisfying to use, no matter what type you're wielding. The same can be said for supers. It's impossible to play Destiny and not be blown away by both how well the game functions as a shooter and the potential that all of the interacting systems and game types offer. And here's what official PlayStation magazine said. Bungie has ploughed years of work into getting Destiny right and is working very closely with Sony to ensure the network architecture is as good as can be to deliver on the full shared world vision. With exclusive content and early beta access on PlayStation, the Seattle studio is making up for almost a decade and a half of Sony exile. It's no exaggeration to say Destiny could become the most important shooter in PlayStation history. At the very least, it's destined to bring all the miserable years of Halo envy to a long overdue end. So then, high praise indeed from both Games Master and official PlayStation. And guys, one more thing, check out these magazines from South Africa and Germany. Destiny is the cover star of both. It looks like Bungie wasn't kidding when they spoke of world domination. I've left a link in the description box below to a Reddit page where you'll find a nice little summary of the info contained in these magazines. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If we can get to 3,000 likes, that would be amazing. Subscribe for more Destiny news and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. Here comes that mother chuff of a boom. Hello again my friends, really glad to see you made it beyond the boom. Now if you enjoyed this video, you may very well enjoy my 10 awesome facts about Destiny. If you want to watch it, click the on-screen thumbnail or follow the link in the description box below. We are now so close to E3. As many of you guys will already know, I'm lucky enough to be attending this year for some hands-on time with Destiny's competitive multiplayer. Before I fly out to LA on the 7th, I'll be making another video detailing what you can expect from this channel when I'm over there, so stay tuned for that. Now if you like daily Destiny info, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Links to all my social media, including Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and my new Bungie group, The Beautiful Bastards, can be found in the description box below. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, Guardians.